What's the deal, fellas? It's JB2 Raw back in motion with another video. So, fellas, have you ever ran across somebody that, always had something to say about somebody, but was more messed up in the head than the people that they were judging? How about someone that always tried to tell another person to do better, but can never look in the mirror and improve themselves? I got one more for you. Have you ever ran across a person that complains about a problem that they were the cause of? Well, in today's video, we're going to see a great depiction or a great example of that. As this woman, I'm not sure what her ethnicity is, but she's grouping herself with black women. She's speaking for them and also representing them. So with that being said, man, let's look at this video of this woman pointing the finger at us black men. I guess she calls herself, verbally chastising us. You know what I'm saying? But let's check it out.
I'm going to say this, and I really want everyone to hear me when I say this right now, though. Listen to this, though. I want black men to learn and really do better, because one thing about these white women is as soon as they don't get their way or something rubs them the wrong way, you are an N-word hard ER. And that's the truth. You'll be that anyway, but you really gonna be that, and they gonna take you to court and take everything you have, because unfortunately, although black women are powerful and are feminine and are divine, just how we are as women, we're so powerful, but white women are powerful in America. And when they say something, it's going to make a difference in the community, unfortunately. And y'all keep messing with these white women.
Who is y'all? You ain't never seen me with no white woman.
But I haven't even seen Paul with a white woman. I'm just saying black men do this. And then when they're coming down and they have their downfall with these women, they want to run to the black women for support. And it's like, no, at the end of the day, black women are the most loyal statistically to their own men.
First and foremost, when y'all get mad, when black women get mad, we're everything under the sun with y'all as well. You dig what I'm saying? Everything. They call us even more. See, they probably just, certain other races of women, a percentage of them, maybe a large percentage of them, they may call you one word. We know what that word is, the N-word. A black woman gonna call you everything. She's gonna call you 100 words, 200 words. So let's not just try to pin this on, another race of women or whatever the case may be, because y'all do the same damn thing, if not worse. And if you weren't black, you would be doing the same thing. You can't be the biggest haters of your men and then try to, poke at us for going where we're celebrated instead of going where I wouldn't even say we're tolerated, we're just hated. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame black men for that. Now, I still deal with I'm one of the ones that still deal with black women as, it's still like 85% of us. You dig what I'm saying? And you're lucky, you're blessed, and you're welcome. You know what I'm saying? I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I don't say that from a prideful standpoint. You're welcome, because you really don't deserve it. Honestly, you really don't. Hey, man, the Ku Klux Klan don't hate us more than some of our women. I stand on that, and I stamp it. What does that make her? That makes her a black white supremacist. Done teamed up with everybody to go against us, but get mad. Get mad when his brothers out here that date outside the black woman. How you gonna team up with everybody else, every other demographic, to go against your own men and the nuclear black family, and then get mad when black men go somewhere else to do their thing? No accountability whatsoever, bro. That's evil as hell. Now, fellas, throughout this video, I am going to ask you maybe 2 to 4 questions, at least 2, on why the black woman just refuses to look in the mirror and ask themselves or each other what I'm going to ask y'all. With that being said, my first question is, where is the accountability? Man, we all know. We all know that's their kryptonite. You feel me? We know if they're fire, then accountability is water. We all know that if they're the New England Patriots, then accountability is the New York Giants in the Super Bowl twice. I had to rub that in because I'm not too big of a Patriots fan. I'm from East Point, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? The Atlanta area type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because of that Super Bowl. I've been hating the Patriots for 20 years. Go Giants. I was rooting like a motherfucker for them. I do not hate the players. I do not know them personally. But I don't like the goddamn Patriots. I don't like the Patriots. Yeah, but like I said, if they're the New England Patriots, then accountability is the New York Giants. See, it's gonna whoop up on the ass whenever it counts. You know what I'm saying? Every time it counts. Every time it means the most, accountability is gonna whoop up on that ass. Talking about some do better. Here's another question. Why doesn't she tell black women to do better? You know what I'm saying? They're the damn cause of all this dating outside the race thing. If our women had the utmost respect for us and support and things of that nature, we wouldn't want to go any damn where. Nowhere. That's what they don't seem to understand. And talking about dating outside the race, child, please, y'all was getting married to the family members of slave masters and stuff like that back in the day while your men were getting hung and castrated and stuff. Stop it. And all of it was not by force. Some of it was. Now, I'm not going to count those. But the ones that weren't, stop it. Stop it. Good old bed wench. Talking about we need to get our SHIT together. How about you tell black women that? Black women are the most mentally and spiritually defiled woman on earth. And that's where a lot of the chaos in our community comes from. That's where it stems from. We need to get our stuff together, though. We're not as defiled as y'all mentally and spiritually. Everything this world throws at the black woman, she gets behind it. She get behind everything except her men. Feminism, LGBTQ. I can keep going. Y'all know the other factions and demographics. She'll get behind everything but her own men. We need to get our stuff together, though. The black community has been a patriarchy for the past 60 years. Over 20 million babies are smorted, aborted, deleted, and depleted. Who did that? Was it us? I thought it would be us because we're the ones that need to get our SHIT together, right? But we can't get pregnant, so it can't be us. So then, who the hell could it be? That's a good question right there. Oh yeah, it's one of these videos. Usually when I get on women, I get on all Americanized women. Not all women in the world, but all Americanized women, no matter your race. But every now and then, I got to get on my own women. You know what I'm saying? I probably make one of these a month or one of these every 2 months or something like that. Yeah, I'm getting on. Yeah. And everything I said in this video, I said it. Yeah, but as I said earlier, if black women had their SHIT together, mentally, spiritually, and physically, because y'all weigh more than us, look it up. You're not supposed to weigh more than your men on average. And instead of them losing weight, getting in the gym, getting on a diet plan, they just tell us to gain some. No, you need to lose some. You're not supposed to be bigger than your men. Men are naturally supposed to be bigger than women. You're not supposed to weigh more than us. We're in shape. We don't need to gain more. You're not. You need to lose some, baby. You get your SHIT together, black woman. And I'm speaking that in general as collective. Towards the collective. Y'all ever heard one of these 250-pound linebackers? Maybe her butt went to the right places, but she's 250 pounds. Extremely obese for a woman. Let's say she 5'7", 5'6". You know what I'm saying? 250. Okay, she got a badonkadonk. But she's not just thick in the butt. She thick everywhere else too. But she telling you, oh, yeah, now he need to gain some weight. You're 250. You're 250. They need to put you on the defensive line, shawty. Matter of fact, you need to become a fullback. You're 250. That's not good. I don't give a damn if it went to the right places. If you're not 6'8" or something like that as a woman, you should not be no damn 250. Period. Yeah, get your SHIT together, black woman. You dig what I'm saying? Because less and less men are tolerating that disrespectful, lazy, I don't need a man, loudmouth, rambunctious nonsense. Ain't nobody tolerating that. It's less and less black men tolerating that every day, and less men, period. The Americanized woman, man, it's going to boil over for you one day. We trying to help you get right, but you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Okay, my second question. If they feel this way about black men dating white women and things of that nature, why do they side with the white woman? through this joke of a sisterhood that they have. The sisterhood comes first before any differences and discrepancies that they have. Even this one with black men and white women dating. They put the sisterhood, aka feminism, over all of that. All of it. Because at the end of the day, black women don't hold white women accountable. And I'm only speaking about white women because her sentiments were about specifically white women. For the most part, right? They don't hold them accountable. You know what I'm saying? Protect black women and things of that nature. I just seen a guy get beat up by two white, well, not beat up. Of course he could have. All it would have took was probably 5 hits and the fight would have been over. 5 hits from him to them. You know what I'm saying? But he was just walking away and things of that nature and they were just beating him. It was probably about 10 black women around. Protect black women though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody do nothing. Now one of y'all stepped in and did a damn thing. Just let that man get towed up from the floor up, even though the hits wasn't hurting him. He was just continuing to walk away. And, you know, where's the black women? There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 10. Neither one of them did anything. But we supposed to protect y'all. What the black woman wants is for us to have their backs while they just turn their backs to us. You dig what I'm saying? And it don't work that way. It's not every black woman, but it's most. It doesn't work that way. And the thing about it, man, they never tell each other when they're wrong. That's what the sisterhood is all about. You know what I'm saying? And that all that does is expedites and, you know, speeds up the corruption. You know what I'm saying? Expands that corruption within the minds of the modern woman in regards of all the women that are within that sisterhood. All it does is just speeds up that corruption, allowing it to grow more and more at a quicker rate. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It allows that corruption to be advanced to a higher level and a stronger level, meaning for them to shake it off, it's going to take more and more. The more they allow it to grow, the harder it's going to be to shake off. And we all know a woman having a corrupt mind is not good for any society on earth. It's not good. That's why how you think America is like this. Too much freedoms in wickedness. They get too much freedom to commit wickedness. Well, my last question, I kind of already asked it. Well, I said it. I stated it earlier. If black women want black men to stop dealing with other races of women, why don't you give your men the respect? The utmost respect. Because if the respect level isn't up to par, then we're not going to go anywhere as a community. And interracial things will continue to happen at a higher rate. Because we don't have y'all standing behind us, supporting us, and respecting us. But you blame a black man for dating outside of his race. Well, you ain't on his side. You on everybody else's side but his. Why shouldn't he? Can't tell y'all nothing. None. Hey, Shawty, you look dirty. You look dusty. You look balmy. You look like you got cheese in your booty. You look stupid with that bonnet on and pajamas outside. Why you worried about it? Can't tell you a damn thing. Just embarrassing us. You know what I'm saying? The past 60 years have been hell. And I ain't even 60. As I said, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, black women put everybody and everything above their men. Therefore, black men will continue to go where they're celebrated. The last point that she made was that black women are the most loyal woman on earth or something like that. The most loyal woman in the world. How? You don't respect your men. Man, ain't no damn loyalty without respect and support. What? Being on the same page? What the hell you talking about? Loyal. And the thing about it is, man, 98% of black women only have like 2 options. You got black men and you got Africans. Those are the only ones that like y'all. The only 2 demographics of men that like you, and the Africans don't marry you. They'll play with you. They got wives in Africa, though, that they married to. They ain't marrying you. They probably spending bread on you and stuff like that. But that's all you want anyway. Just like a hooker. That's all you want. Some bread, some cake, some cheese, some cheddar, some guac, some paper, some money, some honcho, some B-rolls, some munions. That's all you want. Some motion. That's it. Just like a hooker. He ain't got to take you serious. He can just use you. But what I'm saying is, black men have options all over the world. We're loved, desired, sexually desired all over the world. Black Americanized women can't say the same thing. And the thing about it, you can't say, oh, black women are... And y'all traded on us, and these people display y'all, or they have depictions of y'all all across the world as being lazy, stupid, out of shape, and other things. Rambunctious, intolerable, insufferable. That's how they market y'all to the world, and y'all teamed up with them to go against your own men. And they're still marketing y'all that way. How stupid, how pathetic. That's dumb. Same people y'all team up with, making y'all look bad all across the world on TV. They ain't seeing nothing but bad examples of black women. That's who y'all teamed up with to go against us. Stupid. Yeah, but as I was saying, the black man is desired all across the world, from all different ethnicities. You know what I'm saying? We're the most desired man on earth, sexually desired at that. And I'm going to have another video on this. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and say some of the sentiments that I'm going to have in another video. The reason why I know that we're the most desired men on earth is because we're marketed just like y'all. To be thugs and criminals and lazy and stupid and all that. But women still love us and adore, and they dig us. That's what let us know. All this marketing against us and our character, our images, and things of that nature, and they still can't stop these women's panties from dripping over us. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all, on the other hand, you only have like 2 options in life. That's why these women be talking about tricks and all that stuff, and they be talking about Africans a lot of the time. And Africans shouldn't take that too kindly. You should feel disrespected. You only got 2 options, black men and Africans. That's it. If black men only had 2 options, then we would have no damn choice but to feel like we're loyal. We can't go anywhere else anyway. Nobody else wants us. If we was in y'all shoes, right? That's y'all shoes, though. We don't fit those shoes. They're too small for us. Y'all can't go across the world, man, and be desired and things of that nature. You only have 2 options. Of course you're going to feel like you're loyal. Nobody else wants you. Some brothers may consider that as harsh, but I'm going to say it because their behavior isn't changing. That's what you get. Your behavior still ain't changing. But the thing about it, you're blessed to have the most desired men on earth. You're blessed. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ain't really got too much complaining to do when it comes to sexual desire. Y'all ain't really got no complaints on that. Usually it's just money. Bro, imagine if black women did have the options that black men have. You know how rare it would be to see a black man and a black woman together? If they actually had those options like how we do. We can go anywhere in the world damn near and be desired. Highly desired. If they had those type of options, it would be so rare to see a black couple, bro. It would be very rare because that's all they would do is date outside their race. But they can't because nobody else wants them outside of black men and Africans for the most part. 98% of them. That's all want them. That's it. Yeah, every now and then they run across a white guy or a Latino or a goddamn Indian or something that want them or whatever the case may be. That's every now and then. I'm talking about the vast majority. Not every blue moon you run across. No. The vast majority. So not only is the black man the most desired on earth, we're also the biggest threat. And they've used our own women to infiltrate and breach our communities. But all in all, fellas, we know they fear accountability. You know what I'm saying? I heard that if a woman, a modern woman, or an Americanized woman say accountability in the mirror 3 times, accountability gonna come out the mirror and stick his foot up their ass. All you gonna hear is ah. All you gonna hear is yelling after that. Accountability, accountability, accountability. That's why they so scared to look in the mirror. You say it 3 times, it's gonna pop out and stick his foot up your ass. That's why. Like Candyman or Bloody Mary. My bad for all that noise in the background, man. But that's just some food for your thoughts. If you got anything out of this video, feel free to like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Share the video, man. Let me know how you feel about the video in the comments. It's JB2 Raw. Make sure you keep the Most High first. Stay up, stay strong, and stay out the way. Until next time and all the time, stay raw. Black women, get your shit together.